I am so tired of that critical voice in my head that wakes me up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m., guys. Do you guys have one of those? That voice that has that huge list of things that you should have said, you should have done, all these things that you better accomplish in the morning. I did. And at 3 a.m., this voice gets my adrenaline racing through my veins. Who can sleep? Now I just feel terrible, and worse, I don't know how to deal with it. It's like I'm trapped in my own self-created hell. It's like my mind and my body are working together to get its fix. I don't know, do you guys ever feel this way? Well, I did, but I decided to change it, to kick it out of my bed. Be gone! In this episode, I'm going to share something that not only helped me, but also made me feel so much more powerful. That middle of the night critic, I hate it so much. It's so powerful. But now, guys, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I do it with a smile on my face. And it's not because of my husband or my electronic boyfriend. Nope. Now I treat it like I've been personally chosen to connect to a higher frequency. I'm like that person that wakes up early to go to the gym and actually works out. Who does that? Whoever you are, I am proud of you. Except now, I get woken up by my guides, and they remind me to reconnect energetically to the cosmic realm. So instead of laying there beating myself up and telling myself how bad it is, I wake up and I replenish my frequency, my energy field. Did you know that meditation is 40% more powerful between the hours of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m.? I'm not kidding. And let's not forget that melatonin is active in your brain at this time, so your visions are going to be so much stronger. So what exactly do I do? Okay, so when I find myself being awoken in the middle of the night, before my critic can actually get a hold of me, I try not to really wake myself up because I don't want my brain waves to shift into beta. If those brain waves shift into beta, then the critic comes rushing in, she's lacing up her gloves, she's ready to start attacking me. Girl fight! Where's my sister? No. Instead, I try to stay in the theta brainwave realm, where I'm still connected to that dreamy space that I just left. So this gives me that little jump start into my meditation. So I like to lay on my back. I know, it's pretty exciting. But I lay on my back with my head propped up on my pillows, and I start by focusing my attention on my breath, just breathing in and out. And I'll do this for about a minute. And if any thoughts start to trickle in, and depending on what those thoughts are, I'll do a couple of things to combat it. So if it was a thought about someone that's bugging me, or either by what they said or what they did, then I start to search my body where I feel the tension. And when I find it, I'll consciously relax this part of my body. I'll even move my fingers from right to left like I'm swiping an app on my phone. I know it sounds a little silly, but this action actually helps me to focus on that physical area. Ladies, keep your hands above the sheets. So with this action, I start clearing my energy field. And when I do this, I'll even say to myself, your energy does not belong here. Only the highest frequencies belong here. And I'll keep doing this until that distracting, clogged energy is gone and I start to feel better. I'm just trying to reclaim and start to clear my space. You know what? This is my avatar. I don't need any stowaways in here. Besides, I'm already sharing my bed with my husband and my daughter and my dog. Now, if there's a thought that's on repeat that's bothering me and I'm trapped in some never-ending loop, then I'll count backwards from 5, interrupting the thought every time it tries to creep in. So I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I focus on my breathing. And I'll keep doing this until I beat that thought out of my mind. So once it's gone, I reconnect to my breath again. And when you do this, again, breathing in and out, bring your attention now to the center of your chest. And I know in past videos, we call this the heart center, your heart chakra, but just for now, I want you to think of it as your bridge. I feel like heart and love are sometimes jaded to a lot of us, and we're taught to protect this area from other people or a vulnerability or powerlessness. So I just want to get rid of all of those false programs. We want to override it for right now. And I simply just want you to be aware of this energy space. This is only where cosmic energy and earth energy meet. So think of this as your bridge. So while I'm laying there, I'll let this energy center fill up with all the things that I'm grateful for. Even if it's as simple as the fact that I have a cozy pillow or I have a fluffy blanket. And I'll do this until I start to feel full and expanded in this area. Could take 1 minute, could take 3 minutes, take as long as you need. And then I like to put a little smile at the end, just to kind of remind me of how that feels. Next, I move to the root chakra, again, between your legs. There's always a nice smile between my legs. I'm kidding. So anyways, I'll look in this energy center and I'll try to find any foreign things that may be affecting it, whether it's a person, beliefs, and usually they'll just pop up in your mind. And if it does pop up, I know that it's time to get rid of it. I kind of treat myself like a detective, like, oh, I found you. It's time to get rid of it. And I'll think of that person and I'll think of it dissipating, like the energy is just evaporating from it. And then what happens is this is allowing for more of your energy to come in and take up space, getting rid of all the stuff that no longer serves you. And I'll keep doing this until I go through each center. So I go through your sacral, your solar plex, your bridge, your throat, your third eye, all the way to the top of your head. It's almost like the energy is all connecting like lights that start connecting all the way up to the top of your head. So now all of my chakras are aligning and my energy field is expanding all around me. So when you start to feel this, now you're becoming more energy and less matter. I really want you to enjoy this feeling. Now, if you haven't fallen asleep yet, this is where I sit up if I have to knock everybody off me, and I go back to focusing on my breath. Okay, so now you go between your legs again, squeeze between your legs, your lower stomach, your upper stomach, and you're following your breath gently again, all the way to the top of your head. And then, once you're at the top of your head, I stay here for 4 seconds, release it, and start all over again. And you do this because you want to activate your pineal gland. This is where your mystical powers lay. So by doing these breathing exercises, you're going to activate this center. The energy is moving up and down your spine for about 5 minutes. I bring the attention to the center of my head, and I imagine myself shrinking, going into this space, and I'll hang out here for a few minutes. And I just sense the energy all around me. There's been times where you'll be in this center and I've actually seen exploding lights all around me. It's pretty incredible. You simply have to relax and open yourself up to this incredible energy that's upgrading my body and my soul. It's such an amazing feeling. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night and your critic is running rampant through your mind, give these exercises a try. Remember, be benevolent with yourself. These are some great tools and suggestions to making your nights a little more magical. I want you to try it more than once though, and I promise you, your nights are gonna get a lot better, even when you're by yourself. Until next time, I'm Marisa Grieco, your mystical guide.